Hey, how's it going? Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Another week, which means another What Sold on eBay this week. Once again, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Thank you guys for the amazing subscriptions and the comments and likes. I definitely appreciate that. I'm also a reseller on Steemit, and I'm going to leave a link below. Steemit is a new social media platform that's been out for about a little bit over a year, but some really cool things are happening over there. You can get paid for actually blogging and vlogging and stuff. It's really amazing. So go and check that out. Anyways, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. I think I just said that, but let's get into what sold on eBay this week. I want to preface this by saying this week has probably been one of the slowest weeks that I've had. I've sold a few things, but not too many. And I think definitely transitioning into other things like merch by Amazon is doing amazing. The cryptocurrencies are doing amazing. And it's just crazy how over the course of a year from going to thrift shops and listing on eBay and Etsy and how like sales have tanked in one area but have risen like dramatically in other areas. It's nuts. Like Amazon, we're still doing Amazon. So anyways, let's get into what sold on eBay this week. And we're going to transition here. That was awkward. There we go. First up, we have this Coca-Cola vintage bottle that was sealed. And this was part of a Coca-Cola collection. And if I can remember, I'll put a link up here to that haul video. That was a pretty interesting thing. Anyways, I put a lot of these at $9.99 with auction, and maybe like 9 I say would sold. But anyways, this sold for $9.99 plus $11.99 shipping. I don't know what year this was, and I think this is actually an older bottle, and it might be actually worth way more than $10. So, but anyways, this sold for $9.99 with $11.99 shipping. This shipped priority. And I've been shipping bottles recently like this and just packing them up really nicely with sealing them and basically putting them in priority mailers with, or not mailers, like boxes with bubble wrap and all that stuff, and making them make sure they're really, really secure. These things could break. Next up, we have this 1997 Magic the Gathering official strategy guide. This is actually something that I purchased for like 25 cents or something like that at a thrift shop, and it was cool. And as a matter of fact, I almost kept this book because it was just interesting. I used to play Magic the Gathering a long time ago with friends when it first came out. As a matter of fact, I wish I would have kept those cards when they first came out because I hear some of them are actually worth a ton. And I actually gave a bunch of them to my friend when I stopped playing. I just gave him my whole collection. There might have been like 4,000 or 5,000 cards, and didn't even think twice about it. And me being the collector, you would think that I would have definitely saved them, but I didn't. But anyways, this 1997 book sold for $8.70 with free shipping. This was actually listed when I was still doing free shipping, and I definitely would never do free shipping ever again. Even though I noticed when I started to charge for shipping, a lot of the sales went down dramatically because I think there's something with eBay's algorithm that they want free shipping, or it bumps it up to the top. I don't know the algorithm, but basically when you start charging for shipping, a lot of my sales tank. So that is that. Next up, we have this DVD. This was actually like an HBO documentary. I picked this up for $1 when I bought a huge collection of DVDs off of a lady that worked at Warner Brothers. This was $1, and this was actually, I want to say I took a best offer for like $10 or $9 for this plus shipping, and was a decent flip. If looking back on that whole DVD situation, I would have probably only picked up a few things, but hindsight is 2020, so you can't go back. But anyways, for $1 for this is still made money, and that was good. I wish you can do this all day long, and it would be okay with that kind of ROI. Next up, we have this licensed Funko 16-inch Jumbo Nightmare Foxy Plush soft toy thing. This was a Target exclusive, as you can see here. Had the Target exclusive. When I purchased this was going for like $80 on Amazon, so I bought it and listed on Amazon, listed on eBay. I seriously had this thing listed for over a year. It was on Poshmark, it was on Etsy, and it was on, I don't think I put on Etsy actually, but it was on a few platforms. Never sold. Finally, on a sale, sold for $33.49 with $17.99 shipping. This was a major fail. To look back at this, I probably wouldn't never buy something like this now. What I know now, even though comps were good and everything, it was bulky, kind of big, and I like to stay away from bulky things because I just like the simplicity of small things and shipping things like that. I always been like that since I started eBay in 1995. I used to do baseball cards and Pokemon cards and Hot Wheels and things that were like really, really small. And for me, like action figures, old GI Joes, old Star Wars, those little things were so easy to ship, and just big bulky things. Just I don't know. Anyways, this was a pretty much a fail. I think I might have even lost money on this. I think these were retailed for like $25, plus tax. So this was probably like 36 something. And like I said, I look at this, I'm just like, why did I buy this? But anyways, I want to show you guys that not everything is going to be awesome here. Like I said, eBay has been really weird for the last 3 or 4 months for me. Like I'm not having the sales that I used to have. It's just like things are just really weird. But anyways, here's a weird freaking Five Nights at Freddy's plush to go with the weirdness of eBay. Next up, we have this Giants Road to the Super Bowl post-season DVD box set. This was another thing purchased from an employee at Warner Brothers that was getting rid of their whole collection. This one also was purchased for $1, sold for $10 plus $1.99 shipping. This was one of those things that was, I had this for maybe like 4 months before it sold. Another thing, like I'm becoming more picky, I should say, with my purchases. And so with that being said, I even looked at a Star Wars collection yesterday that, they wanted like $300 for just like, I think it was like 5 bins full of action figures. And normally, in my normal sense, I would have just snapped that up for 300, but I passed on it because I just, I'm getting smarter with the way that I utilize my money now. Like the ROI's got to be there like at least 3 times. Like I ain't doing any double my money thing anymore, though. It would have took a lot of work to list all those Star Wars figures. Most of them probably would have went to Amazon FBA. I'm just, I've been doing this for so long that like I'm just, it's like I feel like it really feels like I'm evolving in a way, and I'm being forced to evolve, with all the Amazon changes, with all the eBay slump of sales. You really kind of like roll with the punches, and thank God that I'm diversified in all kinds of different things in my life. Don't ever put your eggs in one basket. If you're just doing eBay, and that's up to you, do what you want. That's always what I say. It's always my kind of tradition is you do you. Don't let anyone tell you what's up. But for me, I would definitely not just put my eggs in one basket. That is definitely not something that you should do. Anyways, back to this. I digress. Yes, bought this for $1, sold for 10 plus shipping. Not a bad flip. I love DVDs. They're so easy to ship and list. Next up, we have this Harold Powell blue yellow silk tie. This is a rare thing. I rarely sell clothing, but I did buy a huge amount of ties at one point. I did a video. It was way back. It was like in the beginning of when I started doing YouTube videos, and there's seriously some of them still sitting in a box I've never listed. Maybe like 30 of them that are still unlisted. Anyways, I think I took a best offer for like $5 for this. I just want to show you guys, like, it's been so slow and the money just hasn't been there. Like I'm really seriously considering like focusing my time exclusively on the merch stuff and just getting, like I said, the ROI's got to be there for me to definitely buy anything and list it on eBay now. Like eBay is not the way it's been over the last 10 years, I would say. Even like things have definitely changed on eBay's end. The algorithms have changed. Just something just not right to me. Anyways, like I said, I don't sell clothing that often, but I did take. I did feel like I took or I took good pictures for these things, and I did the little measuring tape and this and that. But I still got to list those other ties. That's for sure. And maybe I'll just bulk them up and list them as one listing just to get rid of them. Like I don't like clothing. I love ties, and I thought like when I first started my eBay career long ago, I just wanted to exclusively like not just do ties, but like be a sort of like some sort of expert on ties. But I got into it for a while, and I know a pretty good amount about ties, but it just clothing's so boring to me. Like I don't understand. Like it just and more power to you guys that sell clothing, women's clothing, men's clothing. It's so boring to me. Like I like literally like I just don't even want to deal with it. Like I seriously have like boxes of pants that I purchased like a while ago that it's like literally a death pile that when I moved, I'm like, I'm just going to put these in boxes, put them in storage, and then one day I'll go and list them. There's literally like 2 boxes full of women's jeans. Oh my God, I hate clothes listing them. Anyways, next up we have another, this is a sticker pack I did in 2006. We talked about this before. We sold another one of these for $8.70 with free shipping. This was a sticker pack that I did a long time ago, and yeah. I don't know. There's just something not right about eBay lately, and I don't mean to rant or anything. I'm just saying, like, for me, things have just been really weird, and eBay's just not been the same. And so, I'm still going to be doing these videos because, I still have to go to garage sales and thrift stores and find stuff, but the ROI's definitely got to be right up my alley now. And I was kind of picky last year about stuff like between summer and fall. I was really picky about stuff, but now I'm like even super, super picky about what I buy now. So anyways, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. If you guys enjoyed this video, please click the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Click the bell if you haven't. You get notifications on when I do new videos. And also leave a comment below if you're feeling like if you're kind of in the same boat like me, like you're just not feeling eBay lately. eBay's just not, there's just something wrong, I think, with eBay. It could be me, and most likely it is probably me. They say list, list, list. I haven't been listing. I list a few items a week, and I think that could be part of it. But when I have 400 items in my store and not much is selling, it's probably definitely, if it's not the algorithm, it's definitely me and the pricing and everything like that. So, yeah, guys, anyways, I've rambled on long enough. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate the subscriptions and all the support, guys. 2018 is going to be amazing. Even though eBay's not making it amazing, it's still going to be amazing with everything else we're doing. So anyways, guys, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. It looks like someone's trying to message me on Twitter. All right, guys, take care.